are the twin things that actually are posing the challenge around the AI environment today. Thank you.
Okay, so your own question, since you are part of the DPCOs licensed by NDPC.
Yes.
The challenge of the advent of AI and data protection, what is the safeguard from that point of view? How do we ensure privacy in this advent? Ordinarily, without talking about the regulators, what's your recommendation for individuals? There are all kinds of persons who will be affected. Even the market woman will be affected. They don't even know that now. So what's the safeguard?
Well, there are a number of safeguards that individuals should. For instance, we have much of our data out there over the social media. These are the contents that the AIs who can take your picture, take your voice, because you have spoken using media that are not protected. These are the contents that are used to mimic your voice, to mimic your identity. So for us as individuals, I think the most safeguard is what you are able to do for yourself. Make sure you are not found around where you shouldn't be. Make sure you are not putting your content on platforms that are not proper, you know, for that to be.
So would you recommend massive awareness program to educate the ordinary person?
Exactly.
Before AI even arrives?
Exactly.
Otherwise,
yes.
they'll be vulnerable.
Yes.
So we're recommending that council should authorize massive awareness about the implications, the impact of AI, so that individuals can get protected before we even begin to implement it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, the ordinary person is at grave risk. AI is good, largely, but it can pose grave risks to persons who don't even understand their rights and the uses. And the other part of it, the other side of it is something we don't talk about. Thank you, sorry that you kept you standing. Let's think about this. How does our government, apart from awareness, protect individuals? I get really horrified when I see official documents shared on WhatsApp platforms, Telegram platforms. I develop cold instantly. Official documents going through those platforms, ending up in repositories that are foreign, and those data are mined. You assume it's free. Prof, I will come back to the front. Let's give more people a chance, sir. There was a hand up somewhere.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm coming towards the back.
My name is Lawrence Drisu. I work for Nccide. What I want to say is this. AI is like any other technology, garbage in, garbage out. AI rides on data. The more data you have, the more accurate the AI becomes intelligent. Because
I thought you were addressing the point, the current point.
Okay. What was that point? Maybe when I finish, I will address it.
Okay, land then.
Okay. So, if you put in things that are not relevant or are not accurate, you don't expect AI to make it accurate for you. So, all those algorithms will work on it. I've spewed them out. You understand what I'm saying? Because AI works on algorithm, and that algorithm is designed by a human being. If you say, okay, those of us that are into programming, will know what I'm talking about. If you make a statement and say, if anybody comes into this room, cut his hand, anybody, you that say you should cut his hand, when you come here, we cut your hand.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so the question then, thank you for this intervention.
Okay.
But here, should government material be shared on such platforms as WhatsApp that are not Nigerian?
Okay. I think...
and governed by other jurisdiction?
Okay. You raised your hand. No, in fact, sorry, let me also talk on that. There is a classification of data. government data as sensitive data are not supposed to be shared on, what do you call it, on a public platform. Because when you share your government data, actually, do you know where you go? So, and in US.
Okay,
And-
so we know.
Okay.
Why are we still doing it as
Because,
government, even during this conference?
there has not been a kind of policy on that.
Policy from who?
It's government that's supposed
Which
to do.
government?
Anyway,
Anyway, never mind.
it's
So
okay.
let's think
Thank
about
you.
it. I was hoping we could recommend as officials what should happen, what actions should be taken to avoid putting our data, especially government data, on public platforms that have repositories outside our jurisdiction. Those platforms are created simply to collect data. That's the only reason why they exist. And we give them so much data, our data, and they don't pay a dime for it. And they are governed by other set of laws. What country do we want to be?
No, I know there are initiatives to.
That's my challenge.
There are
But it's
initiatives
okay.
ongoing
It shouldn't
to
be a-
sort that.
Let's
Thank
hear
you.
others do. Thank
All
you
right,
very
thank
much. Thank you, I appreciate that. He says there are initiatives to change that narrative. That's what we take. But before we round off, we should be able to recommend what action government can take in protection of our people and our country in the advent of AI. That's the main, let's not forget. If we have data, because AI rides on data, we should be guarding our data very carefully, knowing what platforms we can share them. Otherwise, those data can be mined by other nations in a manner that will be untoward for us. You can take that for granted. If you're at war with a country like Russia and you're Ukraine, and Russia has your data and you're Ukraine, I don't know how many days you will survive. They've lasted 2 years, but you wouldn't last a week. Yes, sir.
My name is Dr. Graham Akiari, founder, Rider Option, an organization that provides artificial solutions in Nigeria. You see, it's very difficult to reconcile or harmonize these two different levels of contradictions. You know, data privacy, and then as well, you know, the use of social media. You know, most of government agents or government workers, they use to share
Go on, sir. Go on, sir.
social media. Any documents that moves into domain of social media, AI tools like Perplexity will definitely synchronize and store it. And when you seek for that knowledge, it will give you back. So except if there is, until and unless if there is ethical considerations by government, particularly NIDA, this should and the workforce will not make use of, you know, social media like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger to share sensitive documents. If at all we are doing that, the documents is just open to anybody, not only in Nigeria, but in the whole world.
So we should stop doing so, right?
Yes.
What will replace it?
Definitely, there is email. That's why those people that know what is happening, they will ask you to send sensitive documents to their email, not to WhatsApp.
Email on Yahoo? Oh, Gmail?
Gmail.
Email on Gmail is okay.
Gmail is very okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
There are more hands. I promised the gentleman in blue cap that he would speak and then come to the front. More hands are up. I was going to go to that side, but let's give him a chance. No, it's over there. I'm sorry. We can begin to come forward. Just him. Please don't take a long time. Okay. Your name, your affiliation, and just make a simple point.
All right. My name is Ibrahim Babangida Inua, and I am from Yobe State, Ministry of Higher Education, Science, and Technology. First of all, I want to follow the recommendation given by my senior brother here for the massive sensitization, because there is a mixed perception around AI. Some of the people are thinking that yes, the massive sensitization. And again, for the security, I think NIDA are in place and are capable of doing that to strengthen the cybersecurity, the cybersecurity aspect of its operation, so that all the data kept there will be secured and will be protected. If anybody want to access those data, there is cookies that will be set, which way before you access that, you have to agree on you have to accept that cookies, and that cookies will take all your information, whether you access the data through your email, your information will be tracked. And again, I recommend that the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy to come up with its platform. Instead of using Google, I can see some of the documents we are using Google. So if we have that, our data will be protected instead of using other platform that our data is already generated. When it is uploaded online, AI will get that and will make it public. So if we have our own tool, we can protect our all informations. Thank you.
Excellent. He's kind of summarized it all. So let's move to the front. Oh, there are still many hands. You were the one. Can you take 30 seconds to give us a chance? 30 seconds.
Good afternoon. Issue of protection. There is only one thing involved. Whosoever use defending technology, you are exposed to whatever will happen to you, unless we have our independent technology. That is the only way we are safe.
Fantastic. Independent technology, Nigerian content, right? So we need to emphasize that. You've got 2 seconds. Oh, sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please permit me to stand on existing protocols. Okay. I just want to make a quick comment. AI, I think a lot of discussion has gone on with respect to AI in terms of personal communications, personal data, right? What is happening in the social media space. I want to look at AI from a different perspective. We build and run networks. So today, okay, my name is Chidi Bisi, I'm with Broad-Based Communications. Broad-Based Communications.
Okay, your company builds...
And we run networks. Yes. So, hey. No, because it's important we understand what AI is doing. You use AI today to run mobile networks. You use AI today to run healthcare. You use AI today to run factories. What I'm saying is we need to begin to develop our skill set in the AI space. It's simply a branch of software, and we must develop our skills in AI.
Fantastic. That's what I was looking for. Just one essential element. We need to build our skill sets. That's a recommendation, sir, correct? Fantastic. That's it. Let's go on still further.
Good afternoon all. My name is Dr. Idris Mohamed Yelwa. I'm a former director of NIDA and also now the chairman of the Borno State Information and Communication Technology Development Agency. My contribution or recommendation is that there are a lot of states that are creating agencies like NIDA and NCC. So I would like this council to look after these agencies that are coming up at the state level, because directly or indirectly, these agencies that are coming at the state level, they are doing the work of the Federal Ministry of Communication, NIDA and NCC. So if proper attention is not given to them at this stage, it means because they are bringing the work of the agency at the federal level closer to the grassroots. So I think it's high time the council look into their matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Abdullahi Adamu.
And by the way, his point is
Yes.
more support for the sub-nationals, right? Federal should support the sub-nationals to build capacity. That's the recommendation. Yes, please go ahead.
There is one question that I want to respond to. Is should AI be adopted? Yes,